Few weeks ago, I got question from one of my YouTube subscriber, and she was asking that how much do I need to invest in an acre of watermelon. What I'm holding right here is a tin of watermelon seedlings that we've actually used before, and of course this is 1 kilograms. You can see how big it looks. And then we come to this one, which is this is 500 grams. Then we also get to another size. This size is actually 250 grams. And then we have the last smallest size, which is this, and this is around 50 grams. So this is Sukari F1 variety, which Sukari F1 is actually a very common variety grown right here in northern Uganda and in Uganda. And why, as a watermelon farmer, why would I recommend Sukari F1? Because Sukari F1, like you can see, this is the sweet type of watermelon, and they are normally red from inside. They are big. They can actually go up to 15 kilograms, and some can sometimes go even up to 20 kilograms. Now, to answer your question, the person who asked me, and I believe this would also help you as a watermelon farmer, or someone who is young, or someone who is thinking of venturing into watermelon farming. Melon farming is actually a very profitable venture right now, because melon takes about 2.5 months to 3 months in the garden. 1 month ago, I did a video about watermelon do's and don'ts, and some of the techniques that you need to follow for a bountiful harvest in Uganda. And I appreciate the fact that some of you have watched the video and you're showing interest, you're reaching out. That's amazing. Now, in today's video, as a watermelon farmer, I've been personally into it for about 2 years. So that's an experience of 2 years and something. I want to share with you, I want to answer your question. This is the financial bit of it. How much do you need to invest in 1 acre of watermelon? This is how I'm going to answer it. If you're going to use money purely to do the melon farming, and this means you'll not be doing things physical, as in you'll everything from garden preparation to planting to weeding to harvesting to literally everything, it will cost you around 900,000 Uganda shilling to 1 million, that is 1 acre, to produce good quality melon of 1 acre. And I can guarantee you, if you're to give me that money, I can produce for you good quality melon in 1 acre with around 900,000 to 1 million, which is about 240, 250 US dollars. So let me break this to you. To do farming, of course, first thing, you need a farmland, or you need a land. And in this case, if you already have your land, then you're sorted, you're good to go. But if you don't have the land, the first budget to start with, you need to put the budget for leasing the land or renting that farmland. Now in northern Uganda, for example, you can lease land for 1 season, which can go around 50,000 to 60,000 Uganda shilling, or you can do for 100,000, which is 1 year, which is practically 2 seasons in 1 year. So you can calculate that. Let's say you want to do for 1 year, which will be 100,000 Uganda shilling for 1 acre. Secondly, you've got the land already and you want to do your watermelon farming. What else? You need to start by preparing your garden, because watermelon needs a very clean and clear chamber or clear garden. It also does not need shade actually. For example, if you were to plant your watermelon in a shade, I can guarantee you will never get any fruits, by the way. So you need to put some budget for preparing garden from start to the end. Okay, actually from start until your garden is ready for planting can cost you around 500,000 Uganda shilling. That's for 1 acre. That is, if you've got a fresh and virgin land, it can cost you around there. What else? You need seedlings. So seedlings, and just like I've showed you the container. These are of course the used one we've used. Seedlings that can plant 1 acre will be around 240,000 Uganda shilling to 250,000 Uganda shilling. But of course it always varies depending on where you are buying it from. Another thing, unless you are doing organic farming, you need chemicals, because watermelon, once it has germinated, you need to fully take care of it. When you take care of it, you're going to produce good quality fruits that even getting the market will never be a problem. So chemicals may cost you around 300,000 Uganda shilling. That's for spraying. Another thing that you need to note is, remember I told you that if you don't want to do everything by yourself, there's labor going to be there. Actually, even if you're going to do everything by yourself, there's a high chance you're going to bring in people. Maybe you need to hire a tractor or ox plow or people to help you clear your garden, to help you do the weeding. That will cost you around 300,000 Uganda shilling. And another thing to put aside is, one, I said unless you're doing organic farming, watermelon, you need to spray it. And how are you going to spray it? You need a sprayer. Now sprayers, depending on the type and depending on the liters, cost around 60,000, 80,000 or 100,000. Of course, also depending on where you're buying it from. But I think if you're to buy the one of 80,000 Uganda shilling, that's much better. So that's another budget you need to put aside. Leasing land I've already talked about. And of course, when you're spraying, you're involving yourself with chemicals. You wouldn't want to risk yourself, your health. So please, I always advise and I recommend that you need to have some protective and safety equipment while spraying. Don't just go to the watermelon farm just with open shoe, not covering your mouth and all those. You need to protect yourself. And that is it. Also for weeding, you need to know. Now, another bonus for you today, something that not many people know. As a watermelon farmer, watermelon is something that does not take so long in the garden. And for sukar F1 to be specific, takes around 90 days, which is 2.5 months to 3 months in the garden. So identify the market first. If you can actually identify the market even before, it would be better for you. But I would advise, when your watermelon is like 2 weeks to getting ready, please make sure you're busy and please make sure you are identifying the market so that immediately your watermelon is ready, the buyer just come and they buy. It will save you from a lot of stress, because I wouldn't want you as a farmer to produce watermelon of 1 acre, 2 acres, 3 acres, then at the end of the day you don't have the market. If you also need help with getting market, please let me know and I'll be glad to connect you as long as you've produced good quality watermelon. My name is Layoo Charles, and if you need any help and assistance in regard to this, please be sure to reach out. I am on a journey to share the stories of Uganda, the stories of northern Uganda, the stories that matters. And of course, if you are a farmer, you'd want to invite me to your farm, I'll be glad to come and interact with you. Thank you for watching this video, and I really appreciate each and every effort. I'll see you in our very next video.